audio tech BS. Understood.
So yeah, audio engineering is tough. I was actually joking today early with a friend saying, you know what? I think I'm just gonna become a music producer because I'm already halfway there. I already have half of the equipment. So
I would just like to point out that you were so disgusted when I suggested that when you was putting up the little sound dampening foam in your apartment.
mm-hmm.
I said, yo, you could start producing beats or having rappers come in here and spit their little lines tape and charge them $100 to $200.
All right, it's not that fucking simple. What are y'all talking about?
Okay,
Wait,
are you
enlighten
good?
us.
wait. Before we start talking again, give me 10 seconds because I need to
Yeah,
record my
yeah.
my own audio on this side.
You guys got OBS set up too, just for the backup.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Just to let you know, I'm using Audacity. I'll change it over to a WAV file if I need to send it to you.
Okay.
So hold on, I just need 10 seconds of quiet starting now. Okay. All right. We're good. All right.
Hey.
Yeah. Everybody, welcome back. I think we all have. I think this is a good place. We're in a good place. Everybody has big boy microphones now. We all have like professional sounding microphones and shit.
$20.
All right. 3 of us have professional sounding microphones. And you know what? That's a good place to be.
I mean, I got some gaming headsets on. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's basically
Yeah,
it.
only us have dropped bread from like.
Way to ruin a moment, guys. Anyway,
You could have made another moment by just constantly counting down, and I was hoping Garland would have tagged in on that, but it's cool.
fuck yeah, you're right.
Well, my microphone's primarily for jazz. I don't do just do some bullshit out there to leave Derek out there hanging. I'm sorry, Noah.
But no, you can call me Derek.
All right.
I think the only one who doesn't go by
You.
their name is
Actually.
you're the true mysterious one of the group, and that's the way it's got to be.
And I've fucked up and said it so many times at this point. They know that shit.
Just blowing up the spot.
like I'm Omni Man, right?
Yo, that should be a thing. Like just like every time in the edits, like every time, just bleep it out every time I say it.
That's what I'm doing.
What the fuck is he saying?
That's what I'm doing with the audio for the last episode. Everything that we basically said in the beginning with the whole racism stuff, it's all just kind of one big and that's why I went to the and you're a It's gonna be great. I swear to God, it's gonna be great.
So stupid.
I'm gonna put some Bugs Bunny shit over it. It's gonna be perfect. But
he has been unleashed.
Oh yeah, I got a real computer now. I can do real editing. Boy, bruh. The episode that I'm doing is gonna be like way longer than the shit. It's gonna be like 2 hours long. Nothing but memes. Nothing but Slavic, Polish, and Russian memes. Swear to God.
So there's gonna be a whole lot of techno music.
Beautiful. Borski.
Oh God.
Anyway, welcome one and all to another thrilling episode of the podcast. All right, your favorite underground podcast. We're better than Joe Budden's ass. All right, we're better than Joe Rogan. Anybody named Joe who has a podcast, fuck them. All right, we the best music.
His views are his own.
No. My views are everybody's. We all agree on this fact, right, guys? Right? Come on.
He out there by himself right now. We don't know
I
what
wish-
Y'all niggas are Leonardo DiCaprio
I
right
wish
now.
I had a cricket thing on my soundboard.
Don't edit that in. I
I don't
swear to
have any
God,
reason
don't
to
you
listen.
dare edit that in.
No, I'm gonna slowly edit in the awkward silences that mean where it's the chick talking about how, like, she wants to be fine, but she can't be fine. That's what's going in that space. It's all gonna be fine.
Welcome back to another episode of the Self-Made Monsters podcast. It's me, your host as always, BigBlackNoir. I have my co-host with me, StormBlessed, Claymizer, and Henvincible.
Yeah.
And we are, we're back. We're back for another one. We're putting another one in the trap. All right, goddamn it, I had stuff ready. I swear to God, I had stuff ready.
I see.
I had like a whole,
Yeah.
I had a whole hype
obviously.
thing. I was gonna say like Detroit and shit like that, and
What? Nigga?
something about Hitman and
Huh?
hold on. I have no.
Anyway, vibe check, gentlemen. How are y'all doing? It's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, it was Mother's Day last week. My time. Look.
It was
My days are
Monday.
running together. I don't know how long it's been, but I hope y'all have been well since the last time we met.
I've been fantastic. I've been really fucking good. I feel like I'm reaching the apex of my life. That's what I feel like. I feel like Kanye West. I feel like Kanye West, circa Yeezus. That's what I feel like.
So only mildly self-destructive.
Yeah, yeah,
Um.
yeah. But wildly, personally successful. Not financially, but personally successful.
So, what part is the mental instability and the rapid decline that comes in with that?
Was Jesus really
Yeah, and the white.
was really the rapid decline there? I really feel like it was like Life of Pablo where it started all kind of going downhill.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
I think that was
But
You can keep that to yourself.
oh shit.
Oh, got opinions there?
It was a joke.
Oh, I was like, oh fuck, he ain't fuck with that album. Oh my bad.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I really like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay,
I
you a
think
college
was,
dropout guy. I feel that.
I'm not a big fan of College Dropout.
What? All right, I don't know what we're doing. This episode for the end.
Clearly,
Isn't that like Kanye's best album?
no, no. The fuck? No.
Oh boy. All right.
Look,
We have a weekly Derek Wild take.
here we go. All right.
We have a weekly Wild take. So
When
let's
did
hear
this
this one.
become a thing? Hold up.
The
hold up.
weekly
Episode 0, my nigga. I don't know if you know this.
All I'm saying is, I think we over grandize. That's not a word. Fuck it.
over Grandize, in Grandize, maybe.
I feel like that's a word, but I feel like it's not a word. But whatever. I feel like we give too much credit to College Dropout, and that we overpraise it. And I'm not saying it was a bad album. I don't think Kanye has ever came out with a bad album ever. Yeah, that's right. I think Jesus is King is actually a good album. Fuck you.
You might need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. I don't know about that one.
Kanye West has never released a bad album. He's released he
Somebody
haven't even
had to
released
caught that
he's haven't
reference.
even released okay albums. He's
Somebody
released good
out there
albums
in the comments.
across the board. He's released good albums across the board.
I believe Kanye believes he's never released a bad album.
Name a bad Kanye album.
I couldn't do that for you. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I enjoyed
right, hold on.
King.
King
I
was-
didn't.
Jesus
I
King was
don't think
decent.
I listened to. I did not. Wait, that Can't See Go shit was ass. Wait,
What
hold
the
on. All
fuck
right,
is
now
word with? What do you mean
we
it was
might
What?
need to fucking pump your brakes right quick.
I
Can't See Go shit was ass. let's relax.
Your ass.
Damn.
Oh,
Ghost was a psychedelic self-healing journey. That's what it was.
That sounds like a shrooms trip, and I'll pass, my brother.
Like, College Dropout was decent, but the skits, no, I don't like the skits. The skits are too much. Okay, skits don't need to be in albums. Personally speaking,
Yay was. Come on now.
yeah, it was decent.
All right. All right.
I thought about murdering you.
All right. I
Yo,
thought
that
we
was
was
good,
gonna. I thought we was gonna keep it a buck on this podcast.
What the
Them both
Yeah,
of the that was
Yay
like a
was
2-pack
great.
of ass. Yay and Kissy Ghost. That shit was
Kiss-
stink.
Kissy Ghost is a psychedelic self. Okay. Fuck. What
The
was I
fuck
saying?
was on Yay? Let me look at this Yay.
Yeah,
This Yay track list.
if Kissy Ghost is a psychedelic self-healing journey, Yay is seeing a man actually seeing an artist have a nervous breakdown in an attempt to actually self-medicate himself. And that
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't
like
know.
that kind of like inward kind of like feeling and like outward pouring of emotion, that shit was deep, and it cuts through, and it cuts through to through your empathy, man. Yeah, it was great.
That shit ain't cut through my sleep cycle, nigga. I slept right past that for a second.
Oh my fucking god.
Right past.
You
And Yay
fucking
was asked to. I think out of the 7 songs, I only heard Yikes. That look, let's be honest. That whole 7-song rollout shit was horrendous.
no
Motherfuckers was down bad. Especially
No.
Tiana Taylor. Yo, shout out to
No.
Tiana Taylor. She held her head through all this good music bullshit.
no. Yay was
Wait, who's Tiana Taylor?
Hello.
I don't know who this is either.
The only woman on the label, I think. Y'all probably wouldn't. Iman
You don't
Shumpert
know who it is,
what?
apparently.
She's not a rapper, R&B singer. She kind of raps sometimes. It's how the fuck you've heard Kanye West albums, Latrell? How the fuck you not know?
Yo, she kind of high. I've seen her and shit, but like, yeah. Hold on, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, so I'm guessing she does all the like the female vocals on this shit.
No, she's been signed to the label for a couple years, and a lot of her projects just get mismanaged by Kanye. Like that whole 7-song shit, her 7-song shit. Apparently, she didn't even get to hear her album before it came out. She heard her album the same time everybody else did.
That is kind of fucked up. That is actually really fucked up.
Like that whole time period, that was the time that Big Sean was quiet for mad long. When Ye was really fucking tripping. That's when that 7-song bullshit and the real like, all right, this nigga has lost it type shit. That was that whole arc.
Okay.
Also, fun fact, she was in Stomp the Yard Homecoming and Coming to America.
Yes.
Coming to America too.
That's what I meant, Coming to America too.
Yeah.
Wasn't she in that T.I. movie where they opened a restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a T.I. movie where they open a restaurant?
Yeah, it's about they sell weed chicken.
Right.
Which sounds like an amazing idea. I
really
personally need to try that one day.
But anyway, Kanye has never made a bad album. He's never made a decent album.
guess.
He's made good albums the whole way through. And look, my point is this: the best album Kanye West has ever done, point blank, all right, full stop.
Watch this shit.
Is 808's and Heartbreaks. That is the best Kanye West album.
Look like a
Ever.
808 and heartbreak ass.
I don't know what's wrong with you. 808's and Heartbreaks is the most influential album he's ever did. Like we wouldn't have like the like melodic tone of like auto-tune if it wasn't for 808's and Heartbreaks. Like
You're right, but I mean,
We wouldn't have
we
Drake if it wasn't for 808s and Heartbreaks. The
that
way
makes
that
it the best because it influenced niggas. How did it
That's
sound?
that's part of the
How
reason.
was it sonically?
What do you mean? Sonically, it was great. There's not a single bad song on there.
I'm not saying that.
Coldest Winter, Pinocchio
I
Story, Paranoid, RoboCop,
I'm
fucking
not saying that. I'm saying first of all, that was the start of weird. That was the actual start of weird Kanye.
no, it wasn't.
That was the fucking.
Yeah, actually,
That
yeah,
was
it
the
was.
debut.
That was it. It really was. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really
And
wanted
I'm
to.
not saying it was a bad album. I'm saying it's not his best. I put like
It's at
I
least
put
top
Dark
2.
Twisted Fantasy over that.
I'm not my beautiful dark twisted fantasy is like number 4 to me.
Let me go back over this shit. What the fuck is my favorite?
Like it's bombastic and everything, but I put Yeezus as number 2 before I put my beautiful dark twisted fantasy, and then I will put Life of Pablo at number 3, and then my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
I think number 1 is Late Registration for me.
Late Registration is good.
Either that or Graduation.
Graduation is, I think, my number 5 because it like that is one really good victory lap of an album. Like that's when he really got into like big arena kind of rap.
I'm
Like,
still mad we never got Good Ass Job.
yeah, I agree.
If you don't know what that is, that was supposed to be the fourth part in that series which would be a collaboration with Ye and Chance.
Kind of disappointed we didn't get like the alternative to Life of Pablo Waves. That was shaping up to be like
Yes.
and Life
I
of
watched
Gandhi.
that video on YouTube so often.
Yeah. It was shaping up to be like something pretty big, but I thought Life of Pablo ended up being pretty good. Like there's a certain kind of artistry in its incompleteness in a way that I kind of appreciate. Like Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 and 2 are so like out of the pocket kind of weird, especially with that like ending after part 2. It was like, how do I bind you? And I was like, it just throws me for a loop every time I hear it, and then it goes right back to the chorus. Father Stretch My Hands. I'm like,
Yeah, but poor
I like
designer.
I like this shit. It's weird. It's funky. It messes with you on so many levels.
Bro,
And
Kanye RKO designer and took his fucking song and slapped that bitch at the yeah, all throughout. I'll stretch my hands. Poor designer. He ain't been the same since.
But I don't know who I was talking about it with the other day. I was listening over to Timmy Turner, which is art designer's like best song. But I was listening to the remix he did with Kanye though. Like there was one where Kanye like drops on a verse where like they kind of like clip more the one that he did for the Freshman XSL rap video, and then like Kanye came in for the verse at the end of it. It's one of the coldest things I think I ever heard in my life. Like I go back and listen to that particular track like I think like every other day now. Like it works on so many levels.
All right.
Really good.
One last music take. Can we talk about how Drake has given away 2 hits but still has an album coming out?
Wait, what do you mean?
Slide from Slime Language 2 was originally his. So was Saying Green that Nicki just put on her re-release of her mixtape. Those are both number 1 songs that he just gave away to 2 of his friends.
Wow. Shit.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
So I'm like, what the fuck is this album finna be? If this is what he's giving away, his album finna be ridiculous.
How many albums is Drake on now? Isn't this like his upcoming like 11th or 12th album or something?
I don't know about 12. No, hell no, not 12. I don't think he's even at 10 yet.
'Cause he just hops on as many albums as he can, doesn't he?
Because I mean, like Scorpion,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank Me Later.
Nah, this will be his 6th.
Wow. Already. Jesus Christ. Drake is pretty fucking amazing. I like him. I think I like the majority of Drake shit in general. Even that Tootsie Slide bullshit. That was actually pretty okay.
Man, I am still listening to that new J. Cole.
I don't understand
Oh
niggas'
boy.
fascination
Oh.
with J. Cole. Yes,
boy.
I'm that
Oh,
guy.
We gonna stop him right there. So
What the fuck?
what did you think about J. Cole's new album?
I love it. Like, it's, first of all, the intro had me the hypest. It's a J. Cole album. The first voice you hear is fucking Cameron. First of all, I am a huge Dipset fan.
Mm.
And then he just get on there talking his shit and just like vocal like athleticism. and then the break, more Cameron, and then my pen and the paper's lethal. That bro, he ate that, and then fucking Lil Jon, the hype niggas, throw your hood up. What the fuck? That was ridiculous.
I ain't even catch that was Lil Jon in that one.
That shit was heat. Now, the most annoying shit is how he named all these songs for if you try to look up an individual song. The fucking My Life with 21 Savage.
Mhm.
For some reason, 21 Savage and J. Cole is an amazing tag team.
Because they balance each other out, man.
My favorite, one of my favorite is Pride is the Devil with Lil Baby. Lil Baby is my favorite new rapper.
Really?
For a long time it was Da Baby, but nah, Lil Baby got a range, a real big range. Like, I don't know if y'all have heard. I'm mad I even like the song because it's on the fucking Space Jam 2 soundtrack, but Lil Baby got a song with Kurt Franklin, and that shit is slapping.
Wait, Kurt, how the fuck that work?
The gospel
don't.
singer Kirk Franklin?
Yes, nigga.
Like, how does that
he,
work?
that shit heat. It's called We Win. This shit is on the Space Jam 2 soundtrack, and that shit is amazing.
Wait, hold up. I know we talking about J. Cole, but how the hell is the soundtrack out for Space Jam 2 and all we got is one trailer for the fucking movie?
I mean, it's only one song. It's the single. The soundtrack released the single.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's amazing. Like he don't even curse on the song. It's a gospel song for real.
Oh wow.
He got a choir on there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Definitely go check it out. But trying to find the track list. Like, he was talking his shit while giving you the upscale bars. The production
off season.
Cole, yeah.
Okay.
I think it has one of my more replayability. I mean, I replay a lot of old Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get tired of I'm now tired of 2014 Forest Hills Drive because of how much I've listened to it.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Because I'm about to say,
revisited.
I hate to cut you off. I was about to say that album is the most replayability of like all his albums. It tells a story, and like if you listen through it, you catch something new every time. So it's weird for you to say off season takes that spot.
Well, no,
All
just
his other
because of how much I listen to it now, I can't. If something comes on with it, I kind of turn it off. It's like I listen to that for the whole fucking year, the whole calendar year that came out. Yeah,
I feel you.
And then KOD was amazing too.
Mm-hmm. But KOD, like, I feel like that's what everyone listens to KOD. You listen to it once, maybe twice, you get what he's trying to say, and you just kind of move on. Even though, granted, of all his albums, KOD has the biggest like contextual message in it.
Yeah.
Because like he's trying to tell you more than just a story. He's telling you, he's trying to tell you like this is more than just me. This is what people out here believe. And I'm trying to present each point of view through my music with
Yeah.
KOD.
I
Now,
also fuck with him stepping out there first, because allegedly all three of the current big three, but like the leaving big three, like this might be the last cycle we see of Kendrick, Cole, and Drake.
mm,
Really?
why do you think that though?
Yeah.
It's getting close.
Kendrick, I understand. Cole feel like he's just getting started. Kendrick didn't told his story.
No, Cole said he got one more.
He
After
said
the
that.
off season, he got one more, and then he chilling. Drake
that's
said
gonna-
he gonna retire at like 35, so that's like 2 more albums. If he ain't 35 already,
Jeez.
like yeah, now he's 34. These niggas just leaving, bro. They said we off this.
Shit.
We giving it to the young boys.
And like Kendrick is just like done or something. He's just
Kendrick is Kendrick.
Kendrick told his story. Like if you listen to all his albums, there ain't nothing else for him to say, and you can hear it in the music.
If Damn is his final project, I'm okay with that.
He can actually he could bow out on Damn and be good.
Because
Good Kid,
only
Mad
because
City,
he's ending
and
Damn
Butterfly.
and the fucking Black Panthers.
Oh yeah, forgot. Yeah, Black Panther. Yeah, so yeah, it's Good Kid, Bad City, To Pimp a Butterfly.
I fucking hate it. To Pimp a Butterfly, boy.
What?
What?
I
The
did
best
not.
album.
I did not like none of
So,
that alternative
so we can agree
jazz
his
shit.
opinion is more wild than mine, right? About the whole
No,
project?
yours is still
What?
out
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
no,
fine then.
don't
there.
you tried it.
I'm disagreeing with him on this because the Pimp a Butterfly is like a cultural touchstone at this point.
Yeah.
It was not for me. Like I
Got a bone to
listened
pick.
to it. Oh shit! I listened to it.
Fight,
It just
fight,
fucking
fight.
was not for me, bro.
But
Like-
what was it for you? Like the message, the song.
It was like some funk shit, and I was not prepared.
Funky, like
It was a
wasn't
funk.
all
I was
funk.
not prepared for a funk album.
The funk will consume you.
And funk and jazz and this shit was
Spoken word.
I wasn't
poetry.
in the maybe I just wasn't in the headspace for it.
Why does it
interviewed
sound like he's
Tupac.
saying like all the best things? Like, man, I can't stand all these good things in one place at one time. And it's just
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
hearing.
I'm not a funk fan, first of all. Or funk flex, but if while we throw me on the subject, I mean I like the freestyles having on the show. Yeah, I'm not a funk.
Master Flex reference in fucking 2021 on YouTube.
I just yeah, it wasn't for me.
Okay.
But I love Damn. Fucking DNA was my ringtone for at least 2 years.
I don't know. You kind of getting up there with Well, no, Derek, you still got the wild one because you just tried to dismiss J. Cole wholeheartedly. Like I can deal with this.
I'm like, come on, man.
God.
All right,
I think maybe it would help if I actually just stop being a hater and just sit down and listen to a J. Cole album.
Just listen
Hello?
to Forest Hill Drive.
Cause all I know about J. Cole is don't save her. She don't want to be saved. And,
Wow.
So you know about early J. Cole.
and
Like
he want to fold some clothes for somebody. That's all I actually know.
it's that song "Fold Some Clothes" but in the last album. I wanna fold clothes for you.
Yeah, that's all I know
I
about
wanna
J.
make
Cole.
you feel good. You that one.
You mad because this nigga want to be a family man? What type of heathen are you?
Did you not listen to KOD? He raps about this. Niggas don't like family men. He let us know. He was gonna get hate. He probably wrote folding clothes before KOD.
But all right, we've effectively lost Claymizer. So, what
Yeah,
is everybody?
I was
What
just about
is
to say, Clay, you got any opinions about any of this? Just
I don't
Do
listen
not.
to really any of those. Well, just first off, I've never been an album person. Like I'm someone if I hear like more than 3 songs of the same person in a row, like I can't do it.
Damn.
I've
Hey.
only well I'm
You just heard Derek's brain just break.
yeah I'm not a I've never been an album person.
Gotta hit reboot.
Like he's legit trying to process that. Give it time. You good? Can we move on?
So hold up. Wait.
I've
Wait
been
a
waiting
minute.
on this conversation.
Oh, let me get comfortable. I
Water.
I wondered what we was gonna talk about today. We
I think we
landed here.
found it.
Yeah.
We found it.
Let's go.
So it's just I just have questions is all.
Ask
Is
your
that-
questions. Talk
Sure.
your shit.
So you don't listen to albums at all?
Not really. Like I mean, like of course I listen to music, but like, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, my family's always been like album oriented. Like I think my older sister, she's always when we were younger, she'd always like listen to all the Eminem albums and stuff like that. But like really, most of the time, I only tend to like 3 or 4 songs out of like the 20 songs that come on albums. So I feel like typically when people release albums, the best songs are already mainstream.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm gonna have
I've
to disagree
definitely
with you on that
found
one,
some.
Chief.
I've definitely found some amazing B-sides.
This is my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that's your opinion. I'm just saying the word deep cuts is there for a reason. There's more than the album than the single. The single is just like not every single is good. The single is just but
Is what get the masses going. To
yeah,
make them
like
look
what you
Also, niggas don't even necessarily have to drop singles anymore. Like
Huh?
singles are more like, you know,
To
they're
get
they're antiquated thoughts. Like like in the streaming era, singles don't really, only the big people still put out singles because they were out when singles were a thing.
yeah. Like to me, the only use of a single is if it has like an accompanying music video with it. So it
Yeah.
gives me something to like process with the thing. Otherwise, I'm like,
But
all right.
now during the pandemic, niggas just shoot
I've
videos for the fuck of it.
So like what's one song that you've been playing over and over again like lately? What's been your favorite song lately? Then I can answer. Then I can ask my next question after that.
I'm not quite sure actually. I have to get back to you on that.
Yeah, he's not good with.
That's not how he works.
Yeah, no.
So let's say like fucking I'm just like throwing out a name here like Childish Gambino comes on, right? No, like yeah, Childish Gambino comes on.
He's a perfect example.
He's a perfect
Oh.
example.
Oh.
I really only like
Oh
2 of his
no.
songs.
You didn't
I'm
like
not
because you didn't
finna.
like
I'm
you
not
didn't like
finna fucking do this.
you
I
didn't like
didn't think
Campfire,
that.
you didn't like because the internet or
I didn't
something?
think Brandon would be. I didn't think I would be the one to get pissed off in this Brandon talk. You're not gonna.
I didn't
So,
say
like-
they were bad. I said I only
He's
like
never
2 of
listened to
them.
the entire album. He's
Like-
never listened to any of his
Okay,
albums.
like I know a lot of people love Gambino, but
Yeah, but
like,
that's.
I like him more as a comedian than a rapper. Like I don't know, just the tone of his voice and like the lyrics he talk about, it don't match to me, you know.
I would just like to say that I really
That-
do wish Donald Glover, the comedian, would come back at some point. Stand up.
Yeah, he's really good. I love his stand up.
Yeah, stand up is fucking amazing.
I
But
mean, same, but fuck that shit.
Music not so much.
Like-
I don't know. I don't like his delivery and just the things he like raps about. I'm never
Like he would, like in my argument, he would be the opposite, where the shit other than the singles be the best shit to me. But his albums,
I mean, I like some of his singles, like that one he did with Adele. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
The remix stuff, you know, that's solid.
3005, Sweatpants, great
Mhm.
singles all around. But like, I'm thinking of like stuff from Because of the Internet. I'm thinking of like Telegraph Avenue, fucking
Oakland. Oh my,
yeah, Oakland.
Oakland was solid.
I
Flight of the
love Oakland more
Navigator.
than I should probably. Oakland is fucking amazing to me.
The Worst Guys. I don't know. There's something about The Worst
All
Guys.
she
I'm
needed
like,
was some.
all she needed was it. Like, it shit just works. I'm like, and these are like in the album. These are deep cuts. Like this shit is not getting played on the radio. But when you sit down and you listen to it, you like, oh shit, I'm really fucking vibing to this stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
actually, most
smooth.
artists now save their best shit for the thing. Like they put out the single for some shit that's just gonna be alright.
Yeah, it's like the single is like the earworm, right? Like it's supposed to be that perfect hook that you hear and it's gonna like stick in your head over and over and over again. So you check, so you instinctively are like, does any of the album sound like this? And then you come to realize that no, the album does not sound like this one song. But you're introduced to this much more like overall textured kind of like thing where you get a full kind of spectrum of music and it's like sonically pleasing and shit. So like if all right, so let like think of any artist that you like, right, Brandon? And like so if you hear 3 songs in a row and you're just like even if those songs are like really good, you're just like fuck it, I'm out. I just can't stand that
I
kind of
mean, like,
repetition of the voice.
and well, that was just for Gambino, but just I don't know. I tend to find most artists, a lot of their stuff relatively sounds the same, which makes sense
Yeah, I mean,
because
yeah, the
you know
four
everyone
chords,
has like their
chord
own
structure. Yeah.
style, yeah. But just I don't know. My music taste is uh very broad.
Understand. So
Like
like
the okay.
what have you been listening to lately then? Like I'm just curious intensely.
I mean, as far as genres, I mean, a lot of like '90s R&B, some rock in there. I listen to a lot of underground rap. Um, I tend to, y'all can judge if y'all want. I don't care. I tend to listen to a lot of like foreign or classical music when I'm drawing because I typically can't understand like the words or whatever. So I can. It helps me like focus.
Why
I
would
find
you
it.
assume the weeb and the
Yeah.
history nerd would judge
Yeah,
you for
you don't you
liking
don't you don't you
classical
don't
music?
you don't think we rock out to the Vivaldi or Debussy?
Nigga,
Everybody loves a bit of Debussy.
nigga, I listen to 8-bit versions of wrestling theme songs. You don't know my life.
Yeah,
Like,
I listen to 8-bit
like,
version of wrestling theme songs.
As do I.
And fucking Super Sentai music.
As do I. But anyway, yeah, it's vast. Yeah. Um, honestly, the first and only album I've ever bought was the Jay-Z Linkin Park Collision Course, but that only has 6 songs on it.
Huh.
And honestly, I liked all 6 of them.
Huh. Okay. All right. So it's not completely all irredeemable then. Like so you it has to be I guess it just has to be a very specific project for you. But yeah, okay, we all have proven that he can like an album front to
Mhm.
back. So you know what?
A
I'm
lot of
fine.
shit these days is fucking
But
7 songs anyway. Fucking the
but
whole album be like 40 minutes.
but technically, Collision Course was just 6 of each of their songs mixed together. Their best ones,
Yeah.
the most, yeah, well-known ones.
Oh.
Like
Well,
I'm typically
okay.
someone who
So-
like outgroup songs and stuff into certain playlists, and if it's of that
it was
genre,
it was a compilation album.
yeah,
Okay, like their biggest hit. Oh,
Yep.
God damn it.
like Big Pimp and Paper Cut. Like yeah, all the song names are just both their songs put together. There's no clever naming with it. Yeah,
Huh. So like just a mashup album? But I
Pretty
didn't listen
much.
to this. I never heard this. But
Yeah.
even still, I still think it counts. Even if it's a compilation mashup album, that counts to me. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I learned something new that I've never experienced in another human being before.
And
So
the second closest one to that would be. Hold on, let me look up the album name.
Clickety clackety. Mechanical keyboards are.
That would be Bruno Mars's Doo-Wops and Hooligans. I listened to like half of that,
And the other half?
and not so much. It's
Oh, Clay, why do you do this to me?
I'm not doing anything.
Why do you
You should
why
have
do you
asked me why you think I was being
why do you
fired.
completely upend my idea of what human beings are and can be? You're like Brett Favre in a way. You shouldn't work, but you do. You shouldn't make sense and thrive, but you do.
Oh,
And
man.
you are
Ethan Albright.
too what's the term? Too weird to what's it something too
function?
something but too weird to die? I can't remember it. Like too weird to live, but you're too weird to die. I appreciate you, Clay. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do the whole like not listen to the album thing, but more power to you.
I don't know. I guess it's because I don't know. This might touch back a little bit on one of our conversations before, but I don't really feel like personally connected with artists per se. Like if I like a song, I kind of just like the song. I don't really get invested in the person.
Yeah.
Okay. That does. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. I guess I'm the exact opposite. Cause when I hear a song, all I can do is really think about more about the artist and what's because I mean that's why I put like 808's and Ye and those projects up there so hard because 808's and Heartbreaks is just, a manifestation of Kanye going through like the worst rough patch of his life, losing his mom, losing his fiance, and all this kind of mixed up, bubble up emotion, and it comes out in this like tunely, sad robot music shit, and I'm like, yeah, I fucking feel that. Or like one of my favorite albums of all time, Black Star by David Bowie. It's like written right before he dies of cancer. And it's just like this big 7-song farewell album. And it's like mixed in with all of this like these bags of like regrets and like filled with like this kind of like vial for like everything that's happening at the same time while also being kind of hopeful that maybe he's gonna go to some kind of decent place and that he's left the world in a better place than he left, or at the very least he's had some kind of lasting legacy. It's just this big thing about legacy. I'm like, fuck all that woven into like one song in Lazarus, and like every other song is just a facet of that. Bro, how do your mind not fucking explode at that shit?
I kind of noticed you guys were talking about that with like the J. Cole and Drake music and whatnot. Just like talking about like what you were like connecting it to them and like their personal relations and whatnot. I don't do that. Like I couldn't tell you anything about like the artists I listen to aside from maybe Michael Jackson. But yeah.
So you truly are separating the art from the artist.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it that way.
I mean, yeah, like,
Because like the way I see it, like I don't know. I don't necessarily like I can like something someone made, but I don't necessarily have to like or glorify the person.
I'm quite opposite. I think everything anybody does is intricately intertwined with who they are as a person. Like it doesn't have to speak to everything, like to the past and present and future, but for like at the time that they made it, everything that they are leads up to the very thing that they made. It's the old thing from Shakespeare. What's past is prologue, a la the Tempest. Uh, yeah, no, man, we truly are
Hmm.
each other's antithesis, man. It is wild, Clay.
Yeah,
Swear to God.
As far as like, I don't know, just like perfect example. A while ago, Storm and I we were talking about like reading, and he was asking me like like why don't you like to read? And it's not that I don't like to read. I've just never really been interested in like personal accounts of things. Like like in school you got to read certain books. Like damn, I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head.
Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn,
Yeah, and like
1984.
you hear about their journey and stuff like that, but like I've never really, I don't know, I don't really care about people's personal journeys and their like accounts. Now, if you were telling me about like the time period and the things that were happening during that time period, I'm all ears. Like I'm more so on like the macro and not necessarily the micro as far as just most things. Like I love reading about information. But if someone's like, "Oh, read my my biography or something like that," and I don't really care about that.
Yeah,
You can hear the
definitely Brenner.
Yep. The Windows blue screen. There you go, Derek.
Huh.
So all of that made me just think of the quote I was thinking of, and I couldn't think of it. But yeah, Hunter S. Thompson, the Gonzo writer. Truly, Clay, and I will end it like this, and we can move on. You are too weird to live, but much too rare to die.
Oh, I like that.
And I'll end it with that.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
I think that's mostly a compliment.
You're welcome.
It is if you don't think about it too much. So what have we all been playing?
Right, I forgot.
Oh,
this is
weren't
a
you
video
guys
game
gonna grill
podcast.
Derek about J. Cole?
Nope. I
We
don't
kinda
even
all-
want to know.
We kind of already did. Like,
Yeah, they did it by not letting me speak. And,
and
and I did admit that I've never really listened to a J. Cole album.
And that's when we said, go listen to Forest Hill Drive, reconvene in a week, and then we can yell at you because then you have a real basis for your opinions.
I will. 2014's Forest Hill Drive.
In order. Just making sure.
In order?
In order.
Is there an out of order for Forest Hill Drive?
I mean, you might put
Some
shuffle
people put it on
accident.
shuffle, nigga.
Yeah, just because they want to listen to it out of order.
Yeah, no.
Now, I'm definitely going. I'm definitely a down the track list kind of guy.
Yeah. J. Cole is definitely an artist who has that in mind when he puts out the orders of his albums.
But all right, I forgot. This is a video game. This is technically a video game podcast. Keyword technically. Yeah.
We're technically a lot of things, but whatever.
So, I want to bring up before we get into what we've been playing lately. Here's something that we should be playing pretty soon. I had brought it up earlier to you guys. And just that in a couple of days on June 1st, Virtua Fighter is coming back into the scene with Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. It's like a remaster of Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown that they released back in like 2012 or something.
Mhm.
And I'm hella excited because it's Virtua Fighter, guys. It's the first 3D fighter. It's back. It's like, why aren't you guys more fucking excited? Like, come on.
I told you I was excited.
I just
I
have
know,
bad memories of losing to the boss I was telling you about.
I don't know.
I have not played it, and I'm down to play it.
All right, awesome. I'm just so excited to have it back because it's been gone it hasn't even been gone forever because it's always been packaged with Yakuza games, so it's never actually been fucking gone. Because you can play them in like every fucking Yakuza game, you can play them in their like little arcade mode and shit. So Virtua Fighter 5 has never been away per se. It's just that for the longest time, the community, I think the main reason it kind of died out is because it lacks a certain level of like flash and pop and circumstance that most other fighters have today. Because I mean, like, look at Tekken 7 and just look at any gameplay from Tekken 5. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Virtua Fighter 5 looks more exciting than Tekken 7. No, I'd be fucking lying to you. But the amount of depth that's in Virtua Fighter 5, despite just having 3 buttons, just a punch, a kick, and a fucking throw button. It's fucking amazing. It's so fucking wild, and like the game becomes such this amazing contest of fluidity, of like blocks and checks and like fucking dodges at the highest level. And it's all, and it's not a game based around like character matchups, right? Like clearly you would not use Kuma from Tekken 7 against fucking Devil Jin. All right, you're gonna have a fucking bad time all around, right? But like in Virtua Fighter, you can use any character and you have a decent chance of winning. You have an literal, my fucking god. You have a
Literally.
literally a 50-50 chance
Lily.
of winning against anybody.
God
'Cause
damn
it's-
it, why did that make me laugh so hard?
You play the system than anything else. Like you don't like, one of the first things any like veteran will tell you is like, don't try to learn your character. Learn the fundamentals of the game first. Otherwise you're gonna be fucked. And that's just how it works. Like learn how like the fuzzy guard works. Learn how to like get in and out of a situation, and learn like your regular combos and like highs and lows and your crushes and like that. After you learn all that, you're basically set to play with any other character. After that, it's just like small little minutia of like character specific stuff that like differentiates them. And so you can truly pick a character you really love, not because of the fucking tier, but because you really resonate with that character. Like you really fucking, you're like, yeah, I want to pick this fucking wild ass man who like fishes and shit, and his name is Jeffrey fucking McWild. Yeah, I identify with that shit, and I'm gonna use him and just fucking go for it, right? And yeah, I love that. I love that this kind of game fucking exists, where it's like there's no flash, there's no pomp and circumstance. It's kind of like, it's just there. Everybody just like, you fucking fight. Virtua Fighter, baby. Fucking love it. I'm excited. But yeah, everybody download it, because I really want to start a grassroots campaign. Because even though I know it's not going to come back with rollback netcode, because why would God grace us like that? But Sega has always had decent netcode, even at the time back in the old PS2 era. So it's like, I'm hoping that they at least kind of like do the thing that Tekken 7 has been doing. Because Tekken 7 right now has been having decent netcode, I think, right? It's been pretty good lately. And so I hope they at least have somewhere comparable to that. And if I can like at least get a bunch of everybody playing in the Midwest, right? Have low kick like organize a tournament online and offline for the Midwest, and we get a scene started. And then like Sega's like, oh shit, all right, well, there's another part of the United States besides New York that's playing Virtua Fighter. Okay, maybe we give you Virtua Fighter 6. Maybe here you go. Maybe you guys buy the DLC a little bit. All right, okay, all right. We see you guys. That's the dream. That's the ultimate dream. That we get a Virtua Fighter 6. So please, for God's sakes, everybody, download Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown June 1st. It's free for 2 months. What the fuck do you have to lose?
That really feels like they're trying to feel out the
Yeah.
excitement for this franchise. Like,
I
yo,
know.
anybody give a shit?
Yeah,
Let
two
us know here.
months. That's what struck me out the first. Like they announced it like on May 25th, right? And they're like, it's coming out June 1st, and everybody's like, exclusively for the PlayStation. And we're like, exclusively for the PlayStation, June 1st. So that's right. It's a PS Plus game.
It's a player.
Yeah, for real? Yeah, for 2 months. Okay, we see what the end game is here. If enough people download it and play it, they're like, all right, Virtua Fighter 6 coming up next. And then not enough, they go like, all right, clearly y'all don't give a fuck about us. We're out. And we're back to having Virtua Fighter 5 in Yakuza games. So this is
All
it.
Yakuza, all the time.
And the Judgment series.
The fuck is that?
That's the spin-off series to Yakuza. Because I don't know if anybody...
Judgment.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody heard the reports. Like with Yakuza Like a Dragon, they went to turn-based, and they said from now on, all mainline Yakuza games are going to be turn-based now, and the free roaming martial arts beat 'em up brawl stuff is going to be pushed off to the Judgment games, which I think is very smart because if you're a person who like really likes the beat 'em up brawl stuff, it it literally forces you to check out their other series. So you're like, let me check out Judgment, and I haven't beat Judgment. In fact, I've only played Judgment for like 3 hours. But you know what? I like Judgment. It's a pretty decent game. And I see why people fell in love with the Yakuza shit. And so they're like, I don't know, it's a smart business move on Sega's part to section off like the gameplay stuff into the spin-off series. So people are gonna go play that too. And keep the Yakuza series turn-based because you can still have the over-the-top, zany fish attack shit. And I'm like hurting right now because I'm like, I don't like, I wave my arms like a dumbass, like a theater kid when I talk and shit, but I can't wave my right arm right now because I have my vaccine shot and this arm just cannot raise more than like 30 degrees right now. And I'm like,
This
oh my
guy.
God. Bill and Melinda Gates, why have you infected me with your vaccine shot? I can't move my arm. Microsoft.
Microsoft.
That's
Shut
right.
up.
This is a conspiracy podcast.
Oh, don't get me started.
I'm gonna send this to Alex. I'm gonna send this to Alex Jones. He'll love it.
What I've been playing. I have been playing Resident Evil 8.
Oh shit. Big mommy milker
Yu-Gi-Oh.
girlfriend vampire.
Yeah. I fucking hate her daughters.
Yeah, they look
Fucking
they
bug bitches keep following me around.
You don't think they're pretty cool?
And fuck them.
I
I
think they're
adorable.
chill.
And then
Man blood.
yeah, been playing Yu-Gi-Oh. There was something else. Oh, I've been playing. All right. So I've been playing this thing called Bon Bon on my phone on iOS. It's kind of like Candy Crush, but it's One Piece characters.
Oh my god.
I want to hear
Speaking of,
about the big titty vampire lady, but all right.
I mean, shit. I ain't. Most of the time, I've been ducking her ass. I shot her with a shotgun. I'm not like. I mean, she cool. She fine, but I ain't finna.
So you're not on the mommy milkers train?
Yeah,
Nah.
you're not trying to climb that mountain?
She's a fictional character, dog. Like it's only
What
so
the-
far you can go.
Hold up, what the is that supposed to mean? All right, I can buy a pillowcase right now. I'll fuck the shit out of it. The fuck you talking about? She's just a fictional character. You can fuck fictional characters, man. You can do
Edit
it.
point.
You just need to believe. You just need to try hard. All right?
That's not a if you believe it you can achieve it type
I've
situation.
seen
Yes,
enough
it is.
bullshit about Persona 5 on the internet to kind of be in Derek's camp.
You know, that's not fair. First
That
of
is
all,
very fucking fair.
If a lot of people shared your sentiment, I would have a lot less money for commissions.
I mean, you can fucking tickle your pickle to whatever, but it's not the same. Like, no, I'm just not.
Life like mostly about belief.
Yeah, you're not using your imagination if you don't think you can fuck your favorite fictional character.
Imagination.
Look, I've seen as much doujinshi as the next guy. I'm just saying,
How much is that? Though? Like how many
a
gigs?
little bit overhyped. I don't download any of it. The fuck?
It's cheaper than OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am paying through the nose to keep subscribed to Bella Delphine's own.
I was like, you subscribe to Bella Delphine, they still ain't.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I can't be mad at you but granted, her rap videos on YouTube, so you ain't gotta really pay for
I'm
much.
sorry.
Oh, you don't know about Bella Delphine's hip hop career?
Oh God.
It is not bad. She has 2 singles out on her YouTube channel. They're more softcore porn than hip hop video, but it's not terrible.
Hype. Favorite song of 2020.
Oh Lord.
Some good shit. She's just all around good content, just good content.
She
Like
knows what she's doing.
like if I could put a review of her OnlyFans into 10 seconds or less, I would say that these are all my weeb fantasies come true. So yeah.
All right, you make a compelling point. I have to do a quick Google search.
Wait, do you have any experience with Bella Delphine?
No.
Oh wow.
Wow,
You're in for a treat.
man. So
Or the ultimate tour in simpage. The mileage may vary.
All
bro, she definitely walked so these other girls could run. Like
right, I
she
got it. All right, give it up. What is the most you spend in a month on OF?
I think for me, honestly no, it really is just $30, which is to Bella Delphine. Uh,
$30. The one
yeah, it's
person
$30.
$30.
Yeah,
Shit.
she
45, maybe 50.
she puts a premium price for her content. 45, 50. That's probably like 5, 10 people, right?
Something
Yeah.
like I rotate them out because you get the ones who like don't keep it consistent, or you get the
Yeah,
ones,
motherfuckers take
Yeah.
breaks and shit. How
or
dare
like
they?
or they switch to pay
Joke.
per view because
It's
they
a
start
joke.
smelling themselves. So it's like, yeah, like I'm trying to bounce from this bitch, or they start doing that thing where they like over advertise other
Mhm.
motherfuckers. Like I came here for you, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, your OnlyFans taste is like my music taste.
Ah. You know? You put it like that?
Not really, but I'll let you rock. That was kind of clever. Cause like once if I find what I like, I'll stick with that person. I typically don't switch from those people until they start doing fuck shit with their channel.
Yeah.
Well, you get tired of spanking it to the same chick.
Yeah.
It's like when you find that one good video, you go back to it for months.
True. Very true. Very true.
I
I thought-
forgotten about some shit and remembered it and was like,
Is
oh
That's
yeah.
how you know it's good when it ends up in the personal file.
Yeah.
And it's like, I gotta find that and put that somewhere.
Like I told you guys like my favorite video of all time was, right?
No,
Two
and
girls
I
in love,
don't.
right?
Oh God.
I feel like I thought I told you guys.
Kids in the
You did
sandbox.
not. Oh
All
my
right,
God.
so my favorite porn video of all time is and I was like, should I talk about it? I'm like, no, I have it already saved. I'm gonna have it forever. It's stashed away on the flash drive. It's this like 11
Wow.
minute, I think 11 minute and 37-second clip, right? Of this girl getting fucked while working at Dunkin' Donuts. And so first, so
I
it
thought you were
worked.
gonna say the Popeyes chicken video.
No, that's weak shit. No.
That's true.
That one is too overdue. No, this one is an amateur. He shot it on his cell phone, right? Vertical style, right?
Oh,
And so let me
He
break
is
it down
sick.
for you. This it works on me for so many levels because one, she works at a Dunkin' Donuts. I've been to a Dunkin' Donuts before. Are you telling me that there's girls getting dick down out in the stock room? What? That's hot as fuck. That's all I think about when I go to Dunkin' Donuts now. I'll look behind the counter, go like,
Man, you lose your mind in the freezer at McDonald's, but continue.
Yeah.
oh shit.
Like, oh, you should hear about the fucking bathroom stories I've heard at Wendy's.
Oh, Lord.
But they get popping in Wendy's. Man, this is opening up a whole new world.
More
for
than
me.
them chicken tenders tell you that much.
All right, look, I don't don't know how much of this story
Let him
I
finish his in the
yeah
quarantine.
okay yeah
If you want to you process your story to make sure you don't want to put nobody out there, or you filter it enough so you won't get nobody put out there. Go ahead.
I wasn't even done with my story yet.
And that's what I'm saying. Do
yeah go
yours. I'm
ahead
gonna
yeah.
filter.
And so halfway through, right, like she starts out like I'm wondering, do I probably have to censor most of this out? But like, she starts out like just sucking his cock, right, and stuff like that, right? And he's like saying the most dumbest shit ever. He's like, "Yeah, I like it when you do that. You're so good at it, so good." And just something about the way he speaks, and I'm like, I'm loving all this in positive encouragement here. This is really kind of wholesome in a way, right? And so he turns her around, right, and she gets an order from this guy, right? He orders a single small black coffee, right? And I love that that happens. It's so real. It's so in your face. She's taking an order while getting fucked. This is beautiful content that's happening right now. All right, he sounds like the guy over the intercom sounds like he's 55 years old or something like that. Sounds like he's going to work to a job that he probably hates right now, and I appreciate that. And because of that, the guy who's filming, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna double down now. I'm time for anal, right? And I'm like, whoa. When I saw this video when I was younger, I was like, I never seen shit like this before in my life. This was amazing. And I'm like, well, and she's taking it like a champ, right? And the best part, around minute 10:30 or something like that, he finally comes and he has the funniest come. He's like, yeah, you fucking slut. he, he finally nuts. And he goes like, oh my God, thank you. I totally needed that today. And she's like, yeah, no problem at all. And then she walks back to the front of the fucking counter, right? No cleanup or nothing. And I'm just like, yeah, this is the greatest porn video of all time. It's been taken down like a bunch of times. Probably because Dunkin' Donuts doesn't want people to see that. But not for this guy. Saved on the flash drive. Forever and ever and ever. I got one that I buried at my old home, and one that I keep with me. I want to keep that preserved for life.
So about that Popeyes video, he a sick nigga for trying to go to Popeyes for breakfast. That motherfucker was looking for bacon and eggs at Popeyes. Boy, you dumb as fuck. And about
you talking about the Popeyes porn video?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about your story for a second, and I was extremely confused. Okay.
No, the Wendy's thing, with as little details as possible. Someone in a Wendy's, someone got paid to pee on somebody else in a Wendy's bathroom. And that's it. I think that's all I can say.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Like,
that story was told to me on another podcast.
Oh shit.
Yeah, on another podcast I was part of. Yeah.
I hate that I know the Popeyes video you're talking about.
Yeah. The black dude, the black chick, the nigga looking for fucking, the nigga looking for bacon and egg sandwich. This is Popeyes. What are you talking about?
That was one of the first ones I'd ever seen.
Yeah. The Popeyes.
Ma'am, this is a Chick-fil-A, which means that this is the Christian establishment. What are you doing? What the fuck are you? What is to you?
Jesus Christ.
But Latrell, what you been playing?
What have I been playing? Mostly Mass Effect and World of Warcraft. I picked up the World of Warcraft Classic because they're about to release Burning Crusade. So I figured, why not? That's why I started playing WoW. I never got to experience the end game of that. I'll hop into that. And I'm relearning why MMOs have changed and gotten uniform over the years. Because good God, this shit is kind of tedious and annoying. And I'm not even gonna bore you guys with details. It's World of Warcraft. People know what the fuck World of Warcraft is.
This is true.
But Mass Effect is the more interesting conversation. Mass Effect Legendary Collection came out. All 3 games, all the DLC, remastered, updated graphics, and you can be FemShip with all the awesome voice acting that comes with it. And I know Derek's a massive FemShip fan.
Yep, go Jennifer Hill. She's the best.
Jennifer Hill. I haven't done a playthrough with her because I want to hear those voices because good God, this male ship sound fucking awful.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, like he does. Those games are like they still define, I guess, our generation. I would say like they're like the RPG version of Doom for like our video game generation. Because it kind of like made choice based and choice focused video games like popular. Before that, it was kind of a niche thing back in the early aughts and mid 90s.
You know, I think he has a point. Cause like Mass Effect was big enough, even if it was like for quote unquote controversial reasons that it made it onto like mainstream news outlets and shit.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it broke new grounds with video games.
yeah. Uh, I to piggyback off of that, I also have been playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition because I never got to play Mass Effect 1, and oh my god, I hate it. This is not like Mass Effect 2 at all. I don't
See, I had
understand this.
that discussion about Mass Effect 1 and 2. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the shooting in combat is kind of ass, and they really stepped the game up in 2. The storytelling in 1 is still the best out of the trilogy.
I have not gotten far enough yet to see that. I played the opening mission
Mhm.
and I was like, I'm gonna come back to this later. Cause
Because of how slow and sluggish it is.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's pretty bad, and the shooting mechanics don't improve. None of it does.
Like I like how it starts up. It starts up super interesting with
Hmm
like with you're already there with the Spectre and Saren, like it's all mysterious and you see the Reaper ship and I have context for what that is and you're like, okay, and then the Promethean thing, you're like, all right, shit is interesting. But
hmm
then I'm like doing the combat at the same time and I'm like and I'm trying to snipe and move and I almost died twice to this fucking like the what are the thrall things that come at you?
I forgot what they're called, but yeah, the possessed humans who've been transformed, the husk.
Yeah, the husk. Yeah. Like I almost died twice to that and I'm like I
They
can't
run
figure out
up
where
on
the
you. They don't have any tactics, just in your
yeah,
face. Yeah.
trying to figure out where my Omni gel is. I can't fucking find it. It's it was a lot for the
Yeah.
like 30 minutes I played that mission and I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna finish it because I really want to know what the fuck happens, but
Mhm.
I'm putting this on the back burner.
Like, and I can't even blame you because yeah, the shooting in 1 is rough. It's really bad, and it's
Yeah.
through the whole game. And I realized that during the playthrough because like I went straight from 1 into 2 and right into 3, and like the jump in quality of the shooting mechanics from 1 to 2 is just leaps and bounds away. But the story is what's gonna keep you going for 1 if and when you do revisit it. But that gets me to my point because by the time 3 rolls around is when the game feels like you're playing fucking Gears of War, where it's got better cover mechanics, better ways to enter and get out of cover, better mechanics for using your squad abilities, and better integration between your biotics and techs, and like you get a cool Omni blade, like a whole bunch of shit gets added to make combat feel like a fully fleshed out game. But you can see BioWare sacrificing the storytelling department. Because
Uh,
if Mass Effect 1 is this big mystery of what's going on and kind of a who done it, except on a these colonies disappearing kind of scale. Mass Effect 2 is is like a Ocean's 11 gathering the team. We got to go on this suicide mission kind of thing. And 3 is just I don't even know how to describe it. The big bad shows up and you got to stop it, but there's no real
That
time limit
laugh,
on
man.
it. You say what?
I said that laugh. Sorry, go ahead.
At the time, what him laughing at the Ocean 11 reference? Like, what?
No, just his laugh made me laugh.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like you can really tell where BioWare's focus was with these 3 games as it goes on. It goes from their storytelling that made them famous from Knights of the Old Republic 1, and you can see the reflection of that. And I'm honestly tinfoil hat on, like, yo, I feel like BioWare ran off with whatever plans was for Knights of the Old Republic 3 and said, we gonna do our own thing and turn that into Mass Effect. Because of just how good it was. But then after that, they didn't know what to do with it, so they started changing stuff to get more mainstream audiences in as they got more mainstream and attention from their storytelling.
I heard an interesting theory about the ending of Mass Effect wasn't really that bad because it kind of fit into the theme of cycles,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of like is like the predominant thing throughout all of the games. Like we all know the story, the Reapers, the Prometheus, like every
Actually, wait, wait,
civilization.
wait. I don't think we all do know the story. Garland, Brandon, do y'all know anything about Mass Effect?
Not at all.
Nope.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
One of
Once
them
again,
story-based
foiled.
games.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
story. He don't do story-based games. This is gonna
Not
turn
What?
not
into a
as the
thing.
primary function of the
This
game,
is
though.
this is gonna turn into a thing. You know what?
Bro, what?
For
Okay.
Derek's gripes, write this down. Do it next week.
Brandon, you can't keep doing this. Can't keep
It
getting away
literally
with
ties
this.
into everything I've said so far.
I know
It really
he
does.
can't keep getting away with this.
Did you not hear him when he say he don't read books like that? Like, what?
I ignored that one and just went like, all right,
Like,
you know
if a
what?
game's fun to me and then the story's good, that's great. But like, if story's like the primary selling point, I don't care.
You are just too weird to live, too rare to
We
die.
we
man.
just broke his brain. Well, you just broke his
The
brain
most
again.
important
You
thing of a
keep
game
doing
is
Two
playing
times in one episode.
You play
Well, here's.
games.
But what if what if the story is the game?
Then
That's
that's not
next
my.
level.
Then that's not my game.
That's next level. So Derek, what he's saying is it's gonna be a let's play with me, you, and him. We're gonna play Lost Odyssey.
Mm.
That would kill him.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
fucking kill him.
BRB.
Mhm. So are we pausing or are we just gonna keep going while he doing what he doing?
Oh no, keep going.
All right.
Japanese role play. Nah.
Oh, you looked up Lost Odyssey?
Of course I
He
did.
ain't even get to the. You don't even know the reason why I said that because it's much worse.
This man
He's
saw
done.
JRPG and he's like, nah, that
I'm
ain't for me,
done.
bro.
I'm good.
So that I'm like, so I'm just sitting here like, I mean, you're throwing a whole like genre of things off the board, like
I used to, but
what happened? Hold up, you used
priorities.
to. What happened along the way?
Priorities, like when you're a kid and whatnot, you don't have your only responsibility is school. You ain't got shit else to do.
So priorities get in the way of a good story.
Well, yeah, they get in the way of my story.
He just broke his
Damn.
brain again.
I
He
looked
just-
up Lost Odyssey playtime median 50. Hell no. Good lord.
He still ain't got to the reason why he made it. It's making me so fucking. He ain't even there yet.
Holy
Dude,
hell.
this game. There's more reasons for you to dislike this game. You to dislike.
On the low end of like JRPGs. I always
That's
thought
like-
Lost
Man.
Odyssey was longer, actually.
Like there was
That's not counting like actually taking the time to unlock all the memories.
Wow.
That's
I
gotta
used-
be.
I used to
Yeah.
be the biggest Pokemon fan. Played through
That
every
is not-
story.
Technically, it's an
badges.
RPG.
Now,
Technically,
I
is
know.
so-
That's my point. That's my point. I used to, and I remember it. I remember it precisely. I was playing Pokemon Y after my first semester of college, and just as I was playing, I felt myself like rushing through the game so I could hurry up and beat it. It was like I wasn't enjoying it. I just like, I just want this to be over. And then when that thought hit my mind, it shattered me. I was like, oh my god, I don't like Pokemon anymore. And it just hit me. And like I played every game up until that point, and I didn't find the same enjoyment in it anymore.
I think we all have that kind of
And-
moment with Pokemon.
yeah.
And it
That's
was
that's Pokemon, man.
yep. And it
Yeah.
was literally right before the big Pokemon Go craze. Like
Yeah.
right before it, I fell out of Pokemon. Everybody in the world was talking about that damn game, and like I had just like Pokemon had just died for me. I was still grieving.
I think I kind of stopped around X and Y too. I just did not give a
I
fuck about
think-
Sun and Moon.
X and Y was what a lot of people's breaking point because that's when I feel like a lot of people realize that it's not going to get any better than this. This is the pinnacle of what they're going to do. They're not going to try to innovate beyond this.
Yeah.
This
'Cause it was so like it was that point of like no return of like, all right, why are you making me sit through like another 10-minute cutscene about like this is how you catch a Pokemon. You press the A and the button and you just like I understand these games are meant for kids. I get that. And Nintendo is main demographic one to sell it to is kids. But I know they know there's like a good portion. 40% of people who play Pokemon are adults. You can put in a skip button. You can put in have you played a Pokemon game before? all right, bet, good. We'll skip the whole intro for you, kind of thing. And it was so dumbed down, so easy, and it was just like, and the story was so what, and just left a lot to be desired. And the competitive scene, I actually still don't understand competitive Pokemon. This shit makes no fucking sense to me.
I used to.
It's
IVs and
it's fun
EVs.
when you got the right people to play with.
I just cannot commit the time to like breed the perfect Pokemon. Like sit down and like get perfect perfect IVs or something.
Yep.
And I'm like,
EVs,
I can't.
IVs is the breeding.
Yeah,
EV,
IVs is basically like, I don't know, it just kind of teaches you about life. Like, sometimes you have this perfect specimen that is just going to succeed in everything, and other times you breed and make an egg and it's a mongoloid. Now it's IVs are 0. It's like, this is the best you can be.
Damn shame.
It teaches you to it teaches you to not love everyone, basically. Like, if you come up short, you get released into the wild, Texas style.
And X and Y was when they started doing the whole
Like,
like inclusive thing where they started giving out legendaries like to just anybody.
Yep.
Like special codes at GameStop, and that made me think the last time I really, really enjoyed a Pokemon game was Pokemon Crystal, actually. Cause like I remember like I used to stay up to like school would be like 8 a.m. in the morning, and I used to stay up until like 6 just trying to play that game and figure out the mysteries and like hiding it from my family. Like, are you up there playing that Pokemon game? And I'm like, no. And yeah, I'm definitely
Yo,
playing that
did your
game.
family go through the that period where Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh were the devil?
Friend of mine
No.
did.
No.
it was the devil to their wallets. That's about it.
Yeah.
So that I don't know if y'all heard about that, but that was a big thing where like Yu-Gi-Oh was seen as a way for Satanists to reach Christian children to teach them how to summon demons. And pocket monsters were tools of the devil, and it was a demon you can carry in your pocket. So for it was a small period where I wasn't allowed to have Yu-Gi-Oh cards to play Pokemon because my Christian fundamental fucking grandmother, who I was living with at the time, church wasn't fucking with Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon.
Was it in like 5th and 6th grade for you?
No, I was still staying with my mom. So yeah, that's when I was still able. I had access to Pokemon, but Yu-Gi-Oh, I got turned away from. Yeah, around 5th, 6th grade.
Perfect. Because I had a friend who his parents were like that, and he would still sneak and play it anyway. And then they caught him because they found out he bought it with his allowance, and so
And
they
beat
got rid of
the
it.
goofy at his ass.
And
too.
so he decided, since he didn't have it anymore, he'd steal it from me.
Oh.
And so when I found out he took it, he was like, "Well, I mean, I was gonna ask you, but you'd say no." Well, no shit. God. So yeah, we weren't friends anymore after that.
Very based. Very based.
It's like
You would have said no, of
like,
course, motherfucker.
like it's so blunt. Like I don't know. Just
honestly, I would have just gave it to him. Like, yeah, you need this.
oh god.
Clearly, you wanted this more than me. The
Clearly,
sitcom writes
you
itself.
need it. Like, I can't even be mad at you. Like, oh my god.
I mean, of course, the reasoning was sound, but like, yeah.
Like, at least he was honest. He ain't lie about it.
Yeah, he ain't never
Fair
told a lie.
enough.
He kept it 100 with you the whole way through.
I hope it was worth our friendship.
Man, he learned the value. So now you taught him to lie that day.
I knew he took it.
You taught him to lie.
Honestly, yeah, if it wasn't him, then I knew who it would have been. Andrew.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, bleep that out.
Yeah, oh, Lord.
Hey, I didn't say any last names.
Yeah, God knows what would have happened if like you got into like Shin Megami Tensei back in that time, because that's the game where you could catch and summon demons. You could kill God, literally kill the Judeo-Christian God.
God, did you see that Shin Megami Tensei 3 is on Steam?
Oh yeah, I already bought it, but I bought it for the Switch. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I was actually looking into like I might pick that up. Part of me was like, yeah, play it on stream. I was like, I don't need to embarrass myself like that.
It's not that hard. It's like when it first came
It's
out,
pretty fucking hard.
it's just like, no, it honestly wouldn't be that hard, especially for someone like you. Because I think why it was hard for like a bunch of Westerners at the time, and I guess for a bunch of Japanese players who played at the time, is because it worked on a system of buffs and debuffs, which for like JRPGs at the time, kind of a new concept. For anyone who plays like D&D and computer RPGs, it's not. So, and I think that's why. I mean, I was able to understand the concept pretty easily, off of like no prior experience. But for people that like, you saying I gotta debuff and buff and do all this and that and raise my evasiveness, otherwise this character is gonna kill me. Why? How come I just can't attack him over and over again? I don't know, cause like, don't be stupid. You'll be fine playing Shin Megami Tensei 3. You'll be okay. I guarantee you. You're not dumb.
I have to look into it because yeah, those games are they're difficult. I gotta give it to them. Like Persona's easy as shit for me. I can run through Persona no problem. Honestly, my biggest issue is just remembering to save. That's why it takes me so fucking long to beat it at this point.
I've lost hours to that game because I just died at the wrong time, and I just did not save.
Usually it's
Hours.
for me it's been consistently I'm gonna put it to sleep and then go do something else and then forget
Oof.
that I have a daughter who likes to play Minecraft who doesn't give a
Oof.
shit about what you were doing
Ooh.
before she got on to play Minecraft.
Classic. The classic.
And I'll come
Oh.
back and was like, "Where's Persona? Oh, I took it out. Don't worry, I turned it off."
She said,
She
"Don't
got
worry, don't worry, I got you."
Like I had it that I was on point. And it's just like, and it's like you just think about those commercials
I-
about not shaking babies, and you just try
And
to
I'm
keep
finna
moving.
turn off your college tuition. The fuck?
It's like I take $20 out of the Nintendo Switch fund every time it happens. Jesus Christ. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
Good. Fucking Clay, what have you been playing, man?
Not too much, although there is this one game I got introduced to this week, and I only played it for like an hour, but I fucking loved it. It's called Knockout City, and it's this multiplayer dodgeball game.
Yo, I got that.
Oh shit, yeah, I've been hearing about that. That's the one by EA, right?
Yeah, that's what had me on the fence for a bit, but they released a free trial for it, so I gave it a try.
Get your
Yo,
orders
let's
ready.
play.
And yeah, I bought that shit as soon as I could, but oh my gosh, like it's just so action packed, like so much shit's going on. You can even turn your friend into a ball to throw at other people, like
And do a finisher.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah. And then they have different balls, like they have the moon rock, which if you hit it, it turns off gravity for the person. They have a bomb ball. They got a heat-seeking rocket ball. It's lit. Shout out to my guy Chris One. I was on his stream. He was on the front page doing charity for St. Jude, and he literally put me through a training course just so I could be decent to play with him. Yeah, it's real fun.
There's so much depth to it. Like you could like arc your throws, you could like fake your shots and stuff, and like it's so much depth that I take advantage of that, and I'm really straightforward with what I do. Like I'll just run up to someone, stand still, and then just lightly flick the ball, and they'll like overthink everything and just get killed. And it's just so entertaining to me. Like,
I've also been back into Overwatch.
Why do you do this to yourself?
You're taking my shine.
Yeah, it's his turn. No, he was talking about Knockout City. Then you got
You
you
just
took.
went like,
I thought he was
like,
done.
like,
I'm
who's
so
gonna
sorry.
fuck with
No,
you,
you was
Chop?
gonna make him be done.
Come on,
The
man.
Hollywood is showing already, God. Come on now.
God damn.
I refuse to be Hollywood on this podcast. I will walk out.
Straight Hollywood.
I will walk.
See, that's
the fuck
Hollywood.
out.
You gonna just storm out?
Yep.
Hollywood
it.
Hulk Hogan. But
You
Wow.
storm out, you storm out.
You see how quick they forget where they come from?
Wow.
I don't need y'all.
I'm going solo.
You Beyonce, we Destiny Child. Let's see how this.
Man, fuck the self-made monsters. It's the alone soldiers. We out here.
Whoa. Whoa. Everybody relax.
Anyway, what else you playing?
Other than that, I did briefly play Overwatch again for about an hour, and it kind of still holds up, but just so much has changed since I last played it. Like, I used to be fully addicted to that game the first 3 years of debut. Like, I remember the first day I played that game, I started playing it at 6 p.m. And then when I stopped playing, it was 1 p.m. the next day. I forgot to eat.
Whoa.
So, like, I fucking love that game. And then just all these changes and controversies and stuff started happening to the game, and just the fun of it just kind of died for me. So I decided to revisit it because a lot of people I've been, just through word of mouth, I've been hearing like how it's in a really good spot balance-wise. And I would say so for the most part, but yeah, lots changed though. So I might revisit it again sometime this week, but we'll see. Definitely playing Knockout City though.
Recommendation: Knockout City. And it's still free to try out for new players.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It might have ended today.
Yeah. But I'm more than likely gonna cop.
Hold on. I did see like a little promotion. Yeah, on the Steam page it says Knockout City free trial to street rank 25. If your friends are just joining us, they'll be able to play for free and level up to street rank 25 before purchasing the game. And that was released today. So yeah, I think that counts.
Oh, do you play it on PC or PS4?
PC, but I'm gonna start using a controller. I think it's crossplay.
Yeah, it's crossplay.
Okay,
cool.
But yeah, it's really fun. Like, I was getting a little frustrated with it, but like, it's a learning curve. But once you kind of learn what you could do, you start to enjoy it. Really, with anything, I say.
Cool. Shit. All right. Oh shit! Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, whoopsie daisy. Thank Derek. What the fuck have you been playing? Oh, right.
You said
Destiny.
Mass Effect before.
Mass Effect was like for like 30 minutes for one mission, and then I was like,
oh,
I'm a peace out. Give this another shot later. But Destiny is all I've really been playing for the past 2 weeks.
Yuck.
That's a yuck. It's a very important time for the Destiny community because, like I said, one of the reasons I like Destiny is like the ongoing relationship of the community and the developer Bungie, and just like all the changes that come with it. I like the craziness of it all. But recently, we got something returned to us that we haven't had since 2014. Right, the first raid
competency.
ever. And shut the fuck up. The first raid.
Led to. You put it by the rim.
The first raid that came out in Destiny, the Vault of Glass, came back. Right, new and improved. Well, not improved, but definitely just reworked a little bit. Right, came
so
back.
old and busted.
It was always good. It's definitely old. It was always good, but the jank is still there. Like back in the day, there was like a million. There was like you could like fuck up the bosses in all kinds of different ways. One of the favorite ways that people do is that we would use our grenades to push them off the map and then win the encounter automatically. Right? They eventually patched that out. But when they finally did a big return and returned it to us in D2, and they changed some of the mechanics around. But they didn't fix some of the old bugs because during the world's first race, they said they put out a note saying, "Hey, we discovered that you can probably push some of the bosses off the stage. Don't do that, otherwise you're disqualified for world's first." And I was like, "Wow, 7 years and you guys haven't fixed this." That's actually really cool. Fuck it, I love it. Like, and it's been
Why
wild
they
just
don't
going.
disqualify people for that? Like he did.
Yeah, he's dead, but that's not the way they intended you to play it, though.
I mean, it's in the game.
I Hey, you're telling me. I fucking love it, but in a way that has fucked up the community just a little bit because so like I said, the raid is good, right? And I like doing that raid. That was like the raid I did the most back in D1. And it's been fun just going through old memories of like, oh, I remember this encounter, and the whole bunch of like the revamped guns that they bring back into the loot pool. It's been really fun using them. And but the thing that's been most rewarding to me is like taking new players through the raid because for a lot of D2 players, they haven't experienced Vault of Glass. They never went back to play D1. So it's been exciting just like playing the game and like teaching them what to do. Right. I really like being a Sherpa and like in like Destiny. I really like leading people through high level in game content. It's fun trying to teach someone what to do and they fucking suck at it. So you have to make up for it. And so the thing that has fucked up the community is that there's a certain cheese, right, that you can do towards the end of the raid for the final boss, Atheon, which is essentially during the final encounter before Atheon, you can essentially uh get like two or three people into one specific place, kill yourself, and then once the end of that encounter happens, you can keep killing yourself and spawn into another world where you see the final boss Atheon and he just stands there forever. And you can just shoot him to death. It'll take you like 10 minutes, but it requires no thought whatsoever. You just keep shooting him to death and then boom. You just complete the raid and you get all the goodies and the loot from it. No repercussions at all, right? So because the cheese is so easy to do, and there's the thing though, is that it doesn't count as a clear in the game code. So if you do the cheese, it doesn't count as a clear, which for some people is kind of a big deal because you need those clears in order to gain different stuff in the game, like emblems and other kind of like small stuff. So when I'm going on LFG and stuff, and I'm asking like, hey, we're doing the raid the whole way through, and we get to the final part, and I'm like, all right, everybody's ready, and everybody's like, yeah, I don't know how to do it. What do you mean? Like, you said that you've like done this raid like 15 times now. Like, yeah, that was all with the cheese. God fucking damn it!
I forgot.
Like, they're missing out on a whole ass part, and it's just like, fuck. How do I explain to them? And I'm there for like 3-4 hours just trying to teach them this one encounter, and it's so fucking frustrating and it's fucked up, man. But yeah, like the cheese has like fucked up a bunch of players like ability to like do the raid. And I didn't really think about how much of a big deal this was going to be to me because admittedly there's certain parts of like other raids in the game that I don't know how to do legitly. There's this like one really really long raid in the game called The Last Wish. Like normally it's gonna take you about 4 hours to do that raid, right? Even with a competent raid team. Like I'm not talking like competent like people who know in the background. I'm like talking about like like mildly competent. It's gonna take you a couple hours to do that raid. But the last boss, Riven, is one of the longest raid bosses of the entire game. But there's a cheese that you can do to like spawn into her particular throne room, and then you all gang up on her, all six of you, and like basically shoot her nail and you're able to beat the encounter. And to this day, that's been a widely accepted thing to do in the game to the point where there is a very shrinking minority of people who actually know how to do the raid legitly. And I'm not one of those people. I only know how to do the cheese. That I was taught the cheese way first and foremost before anything else. So I've never learned how to do Riven the right way. And Bungie has never fixed this. This has been, I think, like 3 years now that we've had this raid, and they just kind of went like, yeah, all right. It would be too much trouble for it to change this now, so go ahead. And I just fear the one day where they're gonna be like, hey, we finally patched Riven, guys, and there's gonna be like, I guarantee you, there's gonna be like 85% of the community that are gonna be fucked, done. So yeah, going through that wave of emotions is all I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Is playing Destiny D2 and playing through the raid over and over and over again, and just teaching the rest of the community what it was like in D1. So yeah, I'm just being an old man, basically. Being nostalgic. Like, back in my day, you can push Atheon off with just one fusion grenade. We didn't have all your newfangled weapons and powers. Back in my day, you had to work hard for the weapons. So, yeah. Just playing a lot of D2. I had a very boring 2 weeks in terms of playing video games.
All right. G-Man, what you been playing?
Oh, I went already. Yu-Gi-Oh, Resident Evil, Knockout
Yeah.
City, and Overwatch.
I don't know. I have no idea why I got you mixed up. I think it was when your hard tag in on Brandon.
Yeah.
He went 3 times.
Right.
2 more times, he could be the 5-time
Five times.
world WCW heavyweight champion of the world.
Yes, sir. Can you dig it, nigga?
And y'all
Did it-
have lost to me.
There's an old clip
All right,
from
Booker
Booker
T.
T where he's like trying to cut a promo on Hulk
Hulk
Hogan
Hogan,
on
I'm coming for you, nigga.
on Monday Night Nitro, and he's just like going hard, and he's just like,
Oh,
"Look,
he's
we're gonna
like,
get you. We're
he's
gonna get
like,
you."
all right, y'all can't see it because I'm putting the camera up with Hulk Hogan. I'm coming for you, nigga. Because he realized he wasn't supposed to say nigga on TV.
Oh my god! And like his manager trying to console him, like it's okay, you did fine, and everybody's going.
Yeah,
You can just see it in his face, and he's just like,
I
"Fuck,
know
man,
I'm getting fired.
Eric Bischoff, Ted Turner are gonna fucking have a field day." And it's so wild that literally when he went to WWE, Vince McMahon did the whole clip where he said
Yeah,
nigga.
what's up, my
to him.
nigga? Yeah,
And-
to John Cena, and then walk
Yeah.
past Booker T. Like, hate that shit.
He walking around, he's like, I feel good. And Chelsea's like, you feel good, boy? He's like, yeah. He's like, what up, my nigga? He just walks away and he looks at Booker T like, yeah.
Was that shit on a pay-per-view or like a Raw?
I think it would be wild as fuck if that was on Raw.
It was
That
wild,
would be
fuck if
wild
that's
as fuck.
on
Bro.
Like,
Lose my
UPN.
fucking shit.
That was back when they was on UPN.
Oh my god.
No, Raw was never on UPN. That was SmackDown.
UPN.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yo, Malcolm and Eddie, bro, don't get me started.
Malcolm and Eddie was one of them classic shows you don't hear about.
Yo, that I gotta add that to the list of black shows where nobody remembers the final episode.
Oh.
Didn't like
You-
one of them like move out of the state?
I don't remember. Like
That-
for
that-
example,
that's top.
the last episode of the Wayans Brothers was the therapy episode. It was the clip show.
They ended it on a
On
clip
a
show.
clip show?
Yes. They were
Oh.
at therapy because Sean was sick of their shit. And yeah. Fucking Moesha ended on Miles getting kidnapped.
What?
Yeah.
So they just left that cliffhanger there?
No, I think like let me Google it to confirm.
Cliffhanger. I think that's just a thing.
No, like he like Oh no, it did. It did it on the cliffhanger.
Wow.
Yeah, Miles.
Wow.
Miles never got returned home.
Oh wow. That's
How did the
and
Jamie Foxx show?
somebody was pregnant. Jimmy Fox show ended with the wedding. I think. No, it didn't. Yeah, it ended with the wedding.
okay. Shit. That's fucked up.
Like, I don't remember how fucking I don't remember how Family Matters ended. I don't remember how the Cosby Show ended. I think Different World ended.
He went to jail.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Different World ended with the wedding. No, it didn't. It didn't end with the wedding.
I tried to watch A Different World.
I fucking love Different World.
It did not click.
Different World is why I went to college. To be completely honest.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah.
So wait, real quick, what's a different world?
Oh fuck me. Okay, it started off as a Cosby Show spinoff.
For that matter,
with Denise.
what is Family Matters?
Oh, bit. Carl Winslow,
you
Urkel,
around, ain't you?
you gotta be joking.
I thought
You ain't never heard of Urkel, nigga?
I heard of Urkel, but
You-
I thought that
I know
thought he
you've
was
been called Urkel. I was there.
I know I
Oof.
have been called Urkel. I definitely have been called Urkel. But I thought Urkel
Jaleel
was,
White?
I know who I know who Jaleel White is. I just thought Urkel was its own show.
No, he was a
No.
he was a secondary character in Family
No,
Matters.
he
was the
started
neighbor.
off.
Yeah, he just got real popular, and they started bringing him on, so the show kind of became about him.
Yeah.
Oh. And for that matter, what is Moesha?
All right, I'm out of here.
Oh man,
This has been an amazing episode. I'll see y'all next week. Maybe.
we gotta help our man. Too.
This nigga ain't it's on Netflix, nigga.
He
So I'm
ain't
gonna
got no aunties. That's why.
I'm gonna keep
You
it
ain't got
100 with you. Every
He
show
ain't
You had
that
a
you had,
mom?
every show that you had named,
Technically,
every
no.
single show you had named, Malcolm and Eddie, all that. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you guys are actually talking about. I'm just kind of like laughing
Because
along.
when you think
with
about
you.
it, who like I hate to cut you out there. When you think about it, whenever like shows like let's say Different World, Moesha, Sister, that was either an auntie or older cousin watching that mess, or you
Smart
had
guy?
smart guy Jamie Foxx.
Nope.
Malcolm
Living
and Eddie.
single?
I know who
like,
Jamie Foxx is. But
That was an uncle.
Living single, nigga?
Living single, that was a given. He ain't got none of that.
is that the one with the theme song? And there I got my girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never
Keep
seen
your
it,
head
though.
up, right?
I've seen the intro a million times.
And niggas
but
was
then-
on my ass for not seeing Coming to America. I've seen it now. Shut up.
I was about
But-
to be like, damn.
I mean, I still haven't seen
sequel.
no, I've seen that shit.
Oh.
Fuck, I forgot. Look, I can't think of the list at this moment, but there was a list.
Trading Places.
I think I've seen that. There was a list of black movies that I haven't seen, and I've been slowly for the past couple years knocking shit off.
Do the Right Thing.
I've seen that before.
Seen that.
Like
Juice.
I love Juice. I haven't seen Purple Rain.
That was a funny movie.
Nigga,
Well, I've seen Purple Rain, but I was too young to remember even what the fuck was going on. So I'm gonna claim it as not seeing Purple Rain.
It's a weird movie. I'll say that much.
I haven't seen Dead Presidents.
I haven't seen that either. Though.
Me neither.
Fuck, I had a list. Like Shadows is something I've seen in the past 3 years.
Belly.
Not 3 years, 5 years. New Jack City is a movie I've seen in the past 5 years.
I haven't seen it.
And Boomerang, that too.
I've never seen Boomerang. Actually, no, I put it on and didn't pay attention to it.
But yeah, I've just been slowly knocking down all the movies that people said they were gonna take my black card for not seeing. But this nigga over here ain't seen Moesha, nigga. Like
you gotta be. See, the thing is with Derek is like you would get your black card taken away. They wouldn't even believe he had one to begin with.
Oh,
The list is very dim on his.
the Wayans brothers, my G, like
I remember the intro.
hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Don't even know who that is.
You missed me
Oh
on that one.
my. What? All right. What? Mark Curry hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Let me look this up.
Somebody in the comments.
I didn't miss something.
Somebody in the comments, please.
I just hope we get anybody in the comments. Let me just real with you.
You ain't had to tell everybody.
I'm gonna need you to step up the advertising, my nigga, because I can only ask so many
That should
people.
be a problem, Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
I
You got some connections.
I am a nobody. Thank you. The fact that Mark Henry just signed a new wrestling contract
How?
fucking blows me.
The
It
man
just
is
happened
like-
tonight at All Elite Wrestling's pay-per-view. He just left WWE. Like that's
AEW
confirmation that he left WWE.
AEW needs to stop doing this. Stop hiring fucking old ass people from WWE.
Man, I
Damn.
fuck you. If Daniel Bryan would have came out, I'd have pissed myself. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Oh my god, man.
Daniel Bryan or CM Punk or Samoa Joe. Look. Don't fucking play with me.
No, they're old blood. Like
Fuck you.
we'll always remember their matches, but they need to go. All right.
All right, now Mark Henry is definitely too fucking old.
The blood
Not too
of the
old.
the blood of the old shall be written in the new. That's what
Boy,
needs to
Sting
happen.
had a match tonight. The fuck are you talking about?
They need to been gone. Didn't he break his spine because he got fucked up by Seth Rollins or something?
He bite. Yeah, so did Edge. What's your point?
All of them.
Yeah, the WrestleMania match.
The only old head that needs to come back is Christian, and that's about it.
Christian is back.
I know. That's the one I'm happy about.
Yeah, Christian was on the pay-per-view tonight.
Like actually wrestling.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's been wrestling.
I just kind of came back as an announcer role.
No, that's Big Show.
I didn't know Captain Charisma was back.
Yeah.
No, his peeps are out here.
He done fought a couple of new guys. He fought Kaz to rekindle some TNA shit. The current AEW world champion is also the TNA world champion and the AAA world champion.
Down in
Fucker came out to the main event with 4 belts on.
Goddamn,
I was like, golly.
on a tear.
Yeah. Kenny Omega ain't fucking around.
Best bout machine. That's what he do.
I fucking missed. I was watching the pay-per-view, kind of listening to it. I missed the Stadium Stampede. I'm upset. I need, and I missed
Stampede.
Yeah. It's a 10-man tag match and because the AEW is owned by one of the partial owners of the Jacksonville Jaguars. So they had the match in the stadium. Cause the arena is like just like a walk from the stadium.
And a Stadium Stampede is kind of a throwback to an older tradition in wrestling from like Jim Crockett promotions back in like from the 80s and shit. But
it's basically a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah. But I think we have reached we're getting a little long in the tooth here. I think we've reached another natural, exciting conclusion to another healthy episode. Another dosage of wellness. Another drop. Another droplet of hope to the dark lives that I hope we illuminate to all put the 5 people who watch this.
Yikes!
No,
relax.
It's 15, and it will be a lot higher if the more affluent member with this false modesty would. I like how y'all both responded to that. I like how both of y'all responded to that. You arrogant sons of bitches. would be a little more forthright with the advertising.
You got it, dude. I've been talking about it on stream. Look.
I ain't
My,
heard
my, ho-
nothing.
Start throwing
my
money at
Holly-
people.
my Hollywood days are kind of over. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm damn. I will do better. Like, since I assume you're talking to me because you said that to me earlier. Is the only reason why I assume.
All I'm saying is
Can we cut
also-
this part out?
This look. Yes,
Too,
we have been the
are
self-made
breaking the fourth
monsters.
wall.
The fourth, fifth, and the roof, my man. But yeah, we have been the self-made monsters. Appreciate y'all joining us. All love. I've been StormBlessed, joined by my friends here.
I've been
Invincible.
BigBlackNoir.
Oh shit.
Y'all just been talking
Claymizer.
all over each other today. And
Clay, I think that was your time to
he
say something.
said he Claymizer. Y'all talked over that too.
Jesus
Ah,
Christ.
well then. Shit. We're
Mulligan.
just- I
Run
guess
it
we
back,
are-
Turbo.
Guess we are just a bunch of monsters, huh?
No.
I
All
guess
right,
that
now
makes
that's
us.
really
I
it.
guess that makes us self-made monsters.
Yeah, I'm editing this one. I'm not letting you get your hands on none of this.
No, you give them files and be-
I ain't letting you touch none of this.
I'm gonna.
That's disturbing.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. If you do let me edit this episode, I'm gonna do some wild, crazy ass shit.
Save
I
it till we
mean,